Hi, I just wanted to jump on here quickly while I make lunch for my twins to discuss something that I've seen on social media in the last couple of days that rang my alarm bells. First of all, I feel like I need to preface this video by saying that I'm not a transphobe. Neither do I have a transphobic agenda. That's really not the point here. I just want to discuss trans children and their care. Now, let me give you a little bit of background so you understand where I come from. So the family I'm going to talk about is the Jolys. They are a family vlogging channel. I think they've been shown on Stacey Dooley's show. Anyway, so they've been around for quite a while. I think they have 4 children, and a couple of years back their numbers were really going down. They posted pictures of their then son wearing his sister's dresses, and the internet being what it is, overnight the numbers got way up. If you're interested in a deep dive into it, I highly recommend a video from the Dad Challenge podcast on this very topic. It's remarkable. I'll put a link below. So they shifted their content to focus more on their then son. They just got a second win, really. Now, fast forward a little bit to about 2 years ago. The dad releases a book where he comes out as non-binary. And around the same time, the son publicly comes out as trans. So the son now identifies as a girl, so it's now their daughter. So it really socially transitions as a girl. And they have stopped posting that much on YouTube, but they're extremely present on TikTok, especially via the father's account, and the channel is exclusively focused on the trans daughter. Now, what rang my alarm bells is not that. Not that I don't have anything to say about a father making his account exclusively about his trans daughter, but again, not the subject of this video. It's a specific video that the dad posted where they took their trans daughter to a gender clinic here in London. They're seeking a medical transition. Now, medically transitioning at 8 years old, what would that look like? Clearly, they're not going to do any bottom surgery. That would be a crime. Not only would this be illegal, but that would be a cancelable offense on social media. So I can only assume that they are seeking a puberty blocker. 8 years old. Remember, the child is 8. 8 years old. It really raises the question to me, is it okay for an 8-year-old to make such a decision? The data that we have at this point tends to indicate that children and adolescents who do feel gender dysphoria, about 80% of those children will grow out of it by the time they reach the end of puberty. So I really wonder if the parents are not a little bit jumping the gun here, if they are going to give puberty blocker to their child. Now, let me add that the studies on the long-term effect of puberty blockers are few and far between, and those who have been released recently have been retracted soon after. The studies that are still out there are very lacking and spurious at best, so it's really hard to get a full picture. Also, let's not forget that these drugs are chemical castration medicine for sexual offenders. So they are prescribed as puberty blockers off-label. So there isn't any peer-reviewed studies for it as puberty blocker. So I feel that this generation, the Edie Joly generation, really is the guinea pig generation. I think it's important to stress that. So it raises the question to me, do you think that it is okay for a child of that age to have their parents consent to transition them medically? When really, first, the parents don't have a full picture, and a child even less. I mean, an 8-year-old child cannot grasp the ramification of such a decision long term. What do you think? Do you think 8 years old is all right? Do you think these parents, I do genuinely believe that they're coming from a place of love, but should we allow parents to transition their children below the age of 18? So let me know what you think and let's discuss this. All right, have a good day. Bye.